Hello world, today we are going to make a platform game. You see we have a sprite here, and then I'm going to press on this, and then I'm going to name my sprite Doppy. He's going to be a player. And look, now we have a sprite on our screen. We need to make our sprite be able to move. Move Doppy with buttons we're going to press. We're going to press on the X. And then turn this into 0. Now look, he can move around in the screen. But he can only move this way and that way because there's going to be something important. Now we need our sprite to stay in our screen, Doppy. And we're gonna set our Doppy to have, he's supposed to fall acceleration Y to 500. Test the game. Now look. He stays in the screen, he falls. But now we're going to add something called a tile map. For now we're gonna start easy. We're gonna go to the 16 on the bottom, delete it, and go to 50 instead. And then we can draw longer. We're going to go to forest and get this block. And then kind of make it so that your sprite can jump block by block. After you're done, you're going to press done, the green button. And then you're going to go to scene and say, camera follow Doppy. Now, but notice he just fell through the block. So we're going to say, press this down and press on this thing, and then press on the blocks that you've made. And then after that, you're going to say on up, button pressed. If true, this, and then you're going to get this, and you're going to say Doppy, V velocity Y, 0, then set Doppy V velocity Y to negative 260. And now look at your game. He can jump brick by brick. But notice it's kind of blank because, so we're going to add a background color. Go to scene and then press on the set background color 2 and then press on the blue. And then look, now your tile map's blue. And now you can, and now look, you can jump from brick to brick But there's still something wrong. This isn't a challenging game. You don't die. You don't have lives. You don't have a way to destroy your enemies. So you're going to say, get another spray of kind player and place it beneath, and then say kind zombie. Zombie. And he's going to be an enemy. Now draw the zombie. You can take as much time as you want on these drawings. I'm going to make my zombie a greenish monster. Like, it's going to be his head. This is going to be the body. This is going to be the hand. And then these are going to be the feet. Add some black to his feet. Put his hands in black. Make an eye, make a mouth. Now I'm done. After that, you say set. Let me find it. Set zombie follow Doppy. Press on the X and say with speed 50. Now look at your screen. There's going to be a little green monster following you. When you go up, he goes up. But it isn't boring, so we can see he just goes through you and doesn't even harm you. Now we're going to add lives to our game and make your sprite lose lives. So say set sprite life to 5. And then I'm gonna say if the player, I'm gonna say enemy overlaps the player, change life by -1. Now look at the game. But it always say game over because the lives go down too fast. But I'm going to say it also destroys the zombie. And then but the other sprite means, so we're gonna say if the player overlaps the enemy. Now the enemy is gone, but we don't want our enemy to be gone. We're gonna say our simple sprite appears on this brick. Now we're gonna say set, no, not set, place Doppy on random brick. And then we're gonna say set block at location of sprite. I mean Doppy. And now you can appear there, but notice there's 2 less. So I'm going to put at least 5 zombies. So I'm gonna go to loops and say repeat 4 times. I'm gonna do 5 times. I'm gonna say and I go on all different speeds. So I'm going to go to math. So I pick random. $15 to $30. Now the zombies have split up in there. We die. We need to make these zombies a little fast, because I can easily outrun them. Here they come. Two more lives. And I just died. Now I need to make them a little faster. I'm gonna say 20 to 40 this time. Now they're a little faster. And better to control. But now I need a way for the zombies today. So I'm gonna say on a button pressed, set projectile to projectile from sprite with VX50 and VY50. I'm gonna say Doppy, the projectile. I'm gonna make the projectile kind of like a drill, but it isn't going to be a drill. It looks like a drill, but not a drill. It's going to be colored orange with yellow specks. That. Make it a little bigger. I'm going to add this. Then go like this. This is going to be the projectile from Doppy. Notice I want them not to go like that. So I'm going to say 100 VX and 0 VY. Now, they actually shoot. Now I'm going to say if the projectile overlaps the enemy, destroy enemy. Actually, but I'm going to say, if we can say destroy other sprite, that would be good. Now it works. It works. Now we're going to say, but also, if the projectile overlaps the enemy, we need to destroy the enemy. But we also need to try to destroy the projectile, because then it can destroy 2 in a row, and we don't want that. We want it to be fair for the enemies too. And also destroy the projectile. Now it works. We're gonna see. Also, we're gonna change our score by 1. And then we're going to say, if we get our score five, actually, we're going to do 9, 7, 9. Game over. Win. I won. I'm gonna say there's 30 bad guys. They go in random 30 of 50 speed. And if my score gets to 30, I win. But you notice they just randomly go. But it is more of a challenge. But I'm going to say they go both ways. I'm going to say the projectile, I'm going to duplicate this block. Projectile. Duplicate. Negative 100 and 0. I'm going to round. We're going to do it like this. this side, this. And the orange is going to go back like this. This. And then that's going to be it. And this one. I think if we draw this out and then we say on B button pressed, we get the other way. And then now we're going to see our code. I'm destroying all the zombies. 9, 10, 14 points. Now we won. And now it's going to be over. Today's the first video. Bye. Bye bye.